I believe that every person in this world has two stories to their life. One of their spiritual journey and one of their actual journey through this world.
Amen.
And it's kind of hard just mixing the two together. So I'll just save the time of trying and just tell them separately. Well, the only spiritual guidance I had in the beginning was I was in an orphanage in Matishi, which is a little town above Russia, about Moscow. It isn't, but and every year we would go out and we would just go to Red Square and we would enter this church and there'd be a big old statue of Jesus and the orphanage ladies were there to make sure you kiss the feet. And then we went back to our normal life. At that time, I had no idea what Jesus really was or what he stood for. He was just feet to kiss. But he's done so much in my life since then that it's hard to really deny that even the honor of standing before him and kissing his feet was big. I mean, that used to be Jesus used to be just a statue. And then I came to the United States. And it's funny how God works. He doesn't just give you the whole big transformation. He gives it to you in slow increments.
That's right.
And my parents at the time were Catholic. And what I experienced with Christ and Catholicism were really close. So I could accept it. But I was still getting the truth. And then we found a great church called Crossroads, and there I learned to have a relationship with Christ. And there I was saved. And ever since then, it's been hard, but I've been trying to pursue God in that way. And then I come to my physical journey. I was born, I don't know where, but I was born, and then next thing you know, I was in an orphanage. And I was there for quite a long time. And there's one thing I always learned in the orphanage was that you always stuck together. You never can do things alone. And that was, ever since then, that journey has just taught me to do so much in the spiritual journey I have right now. Because you can't stand alone in your spiritual journey. And then there was my brother, Nick. And he was basically my replacement dad. He took care of me and my sister. He was just our father. And he was our provider and our protector at the time. Not our provider, but... and then it's so much like what God does for us. He protects us and he provides us when we need it.
Yeah.
And then I got adopted by my mother and father, and at first it was hard to say exactly what it would come out to be, because I had been through different families earlier to that, and it's kind of hard to actually trust being in a real family scenario after that. But just like Jesus does for us, they showed me patience, and they showed me kindness, and they were the best parents that I think I could have had at the time. When you're in hard situations, you're forced to group together, and you're forced to just unify and become one. And there looks like there could be hard situations ahead, and I believe that this would be to unify us, because everywhere the church has ever spread, they have always grown stronger, because they have grown closer.